Alrighty, so here we are back playing some more Surviving Mars, and everything's looking pretty good, not gonna lie. Deep metal extraction, oh that's so huge actually. I kind of forgot about this one. We can't exploit it with our current technology, but regardless, once this metal extractor is completely kaput, look at this, 3,000 metal, that's so huge. And then on top of that, this is producing us almost 7 metal per soul. And then we're consuming around half of that. And we're producing 3 machine parts per soul, which is pretty significant. We are doing pretty good. All of our numbers are looking totally fine right now. Yes. No vacant jobs, no unemployed colonist, and everything's just working out perfect. We also have this water extractor, so let's go ahead and let's finish this. If we can finish up this microdome here, then we can hook up this water extractor to this system here. We'll also have access to some more building space, and then we'll move on to this microdome here. I'll try, and we have decommission protocol, I believe, right? I think it might have been, yeah, it was the first thing we got. We can decommission something like the diner, and I'm kind of thinking the hospital and the grocery as well, and put them in the center here, because the basic domes, these 3 basic domes, are where the population are going to be living, right? 3 basic domes. So the stuff in the middle, anything in the center triangle, is stuff that everyone will be able to go and use, right? But the ones on the outer, only the people in that connecting basic dome will be able to use these microdomes. So there's all of that. We do need more concrete, so I think that we're gonna try and set this up actually, because it would be pretty nice to, yeah, I remember this very high grade concrete deposit over here. We also have access to an RC commander, so let's move it out on over here. Let's see how far away our current, what's it called, reaches. What am I looking for? The drone hub, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. So it reaches out to here, right? And if we move the RC commander right in the center, then hopefully we can have this circle and then his circle kind of overlap and reach out to this concrete deposit. That's really all we can hope for. That would be absolutely perfect. That would be tremendous. Yes, the service quality of all of our living places is pretty good as well. Yeah, 65 service comfort. That's really, really high actually. On top of that, we do have the infirmary, which has someone working in it. So everything's looking pretty good. Workplace specialization. Select this guy. Yeah, his morale is pretty good. Comfort is really good. Had an unprepared meal. Service building was closed. Their sanity, their health, their comfort, it's all pretty high up right now. And hopefully with time it doesn't end up getting worse, but I don't think that'll be the case. We have like 2 whole rockets, but I don't really have anything that I want to particularly do with those. So now we gotta do is bring service area up. And then click on this, and we want these 2 circles to overlap. So hopefully right around there, and then let's choose this, and then let's get like 2 drones and do 2 drones here. Perfect. So now he's got some drones to do his bidding, and all we need to do is, oh no, let's leave him right here. We need to set up a couple of things for this all to work. Storages, we can just do a universal depot for now, and then let's turn off food, rare metals, polymers, electronics, and fuel. So we only want machine parts, concrete, and metals. the desired amount, we'll leave it at 2. And then what we can do is, I'm kind of thinking, honestly, just 1 wind turbine should be enough. Because it produces 5 megawatts. And then we can do this, which takes 5. Okay, perfect. Something like that. So that's just out of range, perfect, and then we just need a cable. And that's a nice little enclosed system, so this will be able to produce concrete for us indefinitely. Through the middle of the night, everything. And now what we gotta do is hope that some people are gonna bring some goods on over. Oh, this is just out of range. So we need to move it to like here. Hopefully this is in range. Both of these, it is perfect. So let's do 2 desired amount, turn off food, rare metals, polymers, electronics, fuel. And then we can demolish this one. Cool, and so these guys will start bringing over some goods to leave on this universal depot. And that'll be all very nice for us. Because they'll bring over metal, and the 2 drones here will use the metal on the power cable. They'll bring over machine parts, a bit of concrete, and that will allow us to set the turbine up. And then I think this takes machine parts and metal. Yeah, machine parts, metal, and we'll have that up and running. Good, good, good. Let's actually have them go gather up some metal of their own. And then really we're just going to, oh, we are scanning still, okay. Just sort of scan up onto the walls now. We are going to really want to start focusing on getting lots of scientists here and doing research stations. That's going to be the very next priority, I would say, the research labs. What does kind of suck is that they take electronics, and we still don't have access, I don't believe, to any sort of rare metals, which does suck. Here's some, but
Sector scanned.
We're just gonna need more. A new anomaly over here. Let's get our RC Explorer. Have him go and scan that. Maybe we set up like just a small mining outpost. What do we have in terms of infrastructure? Recharge station, launch pad. We don't have any way to move goods around, I don't think. Which does kind of suck, honestly, but maybe we can just purchase in a bunch of funding for us, or not funding, but purchase in a bunch of electronics. I think that's going to be really our only way to move forward with that. So now, as you can see, these little drones are going to be coming over here to pick up stuff. It looks like a bunch of drones picked up machine parts all at the same time. Not that ideal, but should be fine. Oh, he's recharging. Nice. Let's actually fill up this with as many as we can fit here. Just to help get that building done just a little bit quicker. What about our RC transport? Where are you at? And what are you doing? Let's create a transport route. Go and find some metals. There's a lot out here. Let's do all of these metals and then deliver them back to here. Cool, cool.
Resources are low.
We're low on concrete and food, but food should never really be an issue because we should be overproducing food. And if we get a good look around, we should see that's the case. As you can see, the diner's got plenty of food, the grocery's fully stocked on food, and there might even be some food hanging out. No food out here, but with a little bit of time, it should be totally fine. We just need concrete, which is why I want to get this concrete extractor up and running ASAP. And hopefully we can actually get, what's it called, the population to reach the point where we can bring more, what's it called? More colonists over. The founder stage. Hopefully that ends soon. And I think we're going to start filling in this area with a number of research labs. Just a couple probably. Yeah, we're just gonna need food and more electricity. Okay, and then we just need concrete. All of the concrete's going to this though, which is kind of annoying. I have an idea. Let's actually get you. Have it gather up all the concrete. We could even, let's salvage this. Because there's the concrete, and I'd rather use this concrete for other things, so. Let's have this come gather all the concrete on up. We only need 4 concrete. So there's the 4 concrete that we need, and let's just deliver it on over here. Perfect. Oh, everyone's already doing it. Cool, sponsor funding, that's really nice.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, analyzed an anomaly. Let's read this.
Complete.
We've discovered a magnificent vista at the site of the anomaly.
Oh wow. Even after watching the cold splendor of the Red Planet for so long, Mission Control was awestruck by the beautiful footage provided by our intrepid reconnaissance vehicle. 50 new applicants are available on Earth. That's really good. Let's hope we never tire of this beauty. Interesting, interesting. Got half a whole $1 billion. Let's go put this concrete back now. No. Do I left click? Unload resources here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dome without life support. What are you talking about? So this was consuming too much power all at once, and it was kicking everything else offline. The machine parts factory, that's kind of annoying. Not working in home dome. Oh, okay, no, we're good, we're good. You never want your domes to be without life support, even for just like a small amount of time. It's never really a good thing. Why is this the way that it is? Let's turn this off for the morning shift. That's already off for the morning shift. We need to turn off a couple of things for the morning shift just to keep power going to this. We need more energy as well. What is the issue? I thought we had enough initially. I thought ever since like the beginning we had enough. It's gonna require a fair bit more power, which is kind of unfortunate. Why can we not construct more wind turbines? Oh, design flaw. Uh-oh. The wind turbine's propeller barely rotates under the Martian wind. We have a problem. A major flaw in our wind turbine design is now apparent. Their working is hampered by the gradual accumulation of fine Martian dust. That is an inevitability on Mars. As a result, all wind turbines are producing less power than we expected. Mission Control has suspended the further construction of wind turbines until we manage to come up with a lighter design and a better mechanism. Go research the wind turbine redesign tech to solve the problem. Some design problems are to be expected when dealing with a new planet. We'll go ahead and do that one. I wouldn't want to spend an entire machine part on each of them. Yeah, let's just do this one. So now all we gotta do is research this right here. Ooh. Allows the construction of bio-robots in the drone assembler. Eat and can gain traits but can't reproduce and never die from old age. This might be really cool. Let's do this one. Let's do this first though, the wind turbine problem. Let's deal with that. And then let's do the psionic brain next. I think that'll be really intense. And if we do that, we can actually just outsource for... Kind of thinking let's do the 5,000 for $1 billion. Yeah, let's do it. Research complete, transport optimization. Nice, the transport. Funding, founder stage ends in 14 days. This should have enough electricity. Oh no, we had to do this. That's kind of annoying, but it just means that the machine part factory won't be running for a little bit. And this new concrete building won't be either, but that's fine. Hiccups. Let's do another microdome. Replace this one right there. And yes. Now that we have that all dealt with, let's do the transport route again. And there's just so much rare metals out here, man. I really want to take advantage of it. I kind of want to build a medium dome surrounded by trigon domes here and create like another city. That would be pretty cool. But honestly, I should get this entire thing built and just focus on this for the time being. Don't need to try and push things beyond what my capabilities are currently. All the metals should be gathered. We're just in the needing of concrete.
Milestone achieved.
First Martian born. Yay, look at that. Cool. Research a breakthrough. All sponsor goals. Let's go and look at our sponsor goals actually. Sponsor goals. Milestones. No. Sponsor goals. I know we can look at this somewhere. New York, New York. Oh, New York. Grid resources. Ah, here we go. Oh yes, we've looked at this before. Generate 2,000 research per soul. We're getting pretty close to that. Research 5 breakthrough technologies. And we get 3 geniuses. That's pretty good. Now that we've done this, let's read this.
For the first time, a human has been born on Mars. It's truly a unique miracle.
The colonists have always felt like a family, but what makes the family stronger and more united is the promise of new life and better future. We have truly been blessed with a rewarding responsibility to carry the torch of hope. Let this blooming of life serve as a symbol for all humans. Mars is no longer a dead world. Effect: the colony has been evaluated positively. Additional colonists can be called from Earth. Cool, cool, cool. Now, in terms of research, I always thought that a 3D printer in like orbit, so like in 0G, would be really, really cool. And I actually seen something, like I read something, just a little snippet of like a headline, just on the internet, and someone somewhere was doing that. They were like, I think it might have been like China, they were 3D printing in space, and that I think is really, really cool. Oh, robotics. To be able to build robotics, the robots, I reckon that we have to go down the robotics thing. That's kind of unfortunate, but it's probably fine. With this, let's do a rocket, let's do a passenger resupply. Let's get rid of everyone. Let's go to filters, age group. That's all good. Flaws, that's how we want it. We can pick up another botanist, that's probably a good one. And let's start getting scientists, I think. I don't think we need... Oh, wait, what? I thought their name was Leroy Jenkins. It's like, it is. It literally is. That's ridiculous. Let's grab a couple more botanists. 2 botanists, 2 scientists. I like that. And then we definitely want more geologists. Yeah, you know what? 3 botanists I think's good. 2 scientists is good. Another geologist. Well, before we do this, let's look at how many more spaces we have on this building over here. We have 3. Perfect. That's just enough. A botanist, scientist, an engineer, botanist, geologist. I want the 3 botanists. So 3 botanists, that's enough to fill up that building, that first one. And then we have scientists. I would like, I think, 3 scientists in total. 2, 3. We have the 3 botanists, and I would like some more... Oh, we cleared everything, that's annoying. Prioritize the youth and make sure we don't bring people who are a bit too old for us. And then let's just do that for now, I think. So there's another geologist. How many more geologists can we get on the... Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get 5 geologists, 3 botanists. Let's grab a botanist. Another botanist. Geologist, botanist. So we have all the botanists, we have a geologist. I don't want the chronic conditions. Alcoholics will bring... Idiots we definitely don't want. Hypochondriacs, gluttons, gamblers, cowards, those are all fine. Just not chronic condition, not idiots. Probably not lazy. And I think that the rest of them are fine. Oh no, did I get rid of it again? I always do that. Botanist. Geologist. Geologist. Botanist. There was a better geologist or a botanist. We need 5 geologists in total. Gamer, a loner, but they're also a workaholic. We'll bring them. There's all of our botanists. We need 2 more geologists. Bring you. And we'll bring you. So that's everyone, I think. 3 botanists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we just need, I'm thinking we bring as many scientists as possible. Melancholic seems okay. A workaholic, but an alcoholic. We'll take nerd, vegan, fit, gambler. I think this guy's better. Let's do that. Okay. Hopefully that's a good rocket there. And so now I'm curious, how many... Let's do a new research lab here. Takes 5 concrete, 5 or 10 concrete, 5 electronics. So once this rocket lands and this building gets finished, let's do this. Let's do this. I'd rather get this research lab done now and then we can finish on the dome. Because we're producing, how much, 1600, and I'm hoping that once we get the scientist here working in this building, that'll hopefully push us over the 2000 that we need for the next sponsor goal, 2000 per soul. And we're at 1600, so hopefully we can get that done. We get a mega trigon dome prefab, that's intense. Research 5 breakthrough technologies, 3 geniuses. Okay. Hopefully our little dudes can get this all done. They should be able to easily.
Scanned.
We'll also be like producing maximum amounts of food, which
Research
will be nice.
complete.
Ooh, design flaw, let's read this. A brief, tired cheer emanates from the science team indicating they have finally found a solution. The schematics for our wind turbines have been updated. The new design is so good that we expect to boost their production by 15%. That is really, really good. So now we should have way more than enough electricity, megawatts. That's really good. When life gives you lemons.
Building a new home on an alien world? That takes guts, to say the least.
After all, purpose is the strongest long-term driver. Since arriving on Mars, Russell Brown's enthusiasm has proven to be above average, even by founder norms, and the prodigious productivity displayed can be boiled down to one simple explanation. Russell Brown really loves doing what Russell Brown's doing. Cool. The founder, Russell Brown, has the enthusiast trait. That's the spirit. I wonder how long like the average human life is in terms of souls. But now we're producing concrete. So now what we're hoping for is that the robots actually pick up the concrete, bring it here, and then other robots, yeah. So is there 3 here? There is. That's perfect. That's what we want to see. It looks like he could use probably just 3 drones as well. So let's pack them up until there's only 3 drones. And then let's give the rest of them back to the drone hub. Cool. So now all of our drones should be maximum productivity here. And with that all done, let's go to the microdome, replace it. Put this on high priority. For the mornings, it looks like honestly we can even continue reducing in the mornings with this and this because we have so much electricity now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Did I say you guys could come work here? I don't think that I did. Yeah, no, we can't have you guys working here yet. We need everyone else doing other things. The rocket's 2/3 of the way here, and should be pushing things way over the limit. That's what we want to see. Now we're also picking up concrete. Look at that. Look at all the concrete it's already produced. Robots are having to come pick it up. Oh no. It looks like sometimes they will bring concrete over here, and that's what we don't want to see. But this building, its only output is actually right here, so it has to bring, the little robots have to bring concrete here. And we're just hoping that none of the little robots from the main drone hub deliver it here. That's what we're hoping. Creating like a really annoying feedback loop, but I don't think that'll be the issue. And now we can do, I think, like this, right? Bottom left corner to the left. Bottom left corner to the left. Perfect. Look at that. Amazing stuff. Ooh, and now we're actually producing water. That's really cool. And I think we're actually going to leave this water extractor off for the time being. Because we should be able to... Oh, we can land this rocket. We should be able to hopefully continue everything running off of just these moisture vaporators. A new anomaly. A research flask. I think I'd rather leave it for now. But now we have new humans coming to live here. Oh, you know what? We never built additional housing. That's a humongous oopsie by me.
Research
I think we had
complete.
enough. I think we had enough
Achieved.
spare housing space though. Yeah, we had enough. Thank God. Thank goodness. Let's check out psionic brain. In the drone assembler, we need a drone assembler, which I'm not sure if it's engineering or if it's robotics. But soon we'll also have the Martian education building. We can set this down. And then I think we just start hammering through engineering at that point. I think so. Unemployed, so what we need to do is open
New
up these
colonists
slots
have
here.
arrived.
And then open up these slots out here. Cool. And I think that should be enough. Can even double down with this, I think.
Research complete.
How much are we producing per soul? 288. Ooh, we just need a little bit more. Hmm. If we had one more research lab that was full like this as well. How much metals are we producing here? 18 metals. That's a lot of metals, honestly. Maybe we set up another dome. I think that'll be, or another research lab. You know what we could even do is let's open this all up completely. And then let's fire 2 workers from here. And let's hope that people sort it out effectively like this. Yeah, if we double that, another 200, that should be perfect. Why do we have people who are unemployed but aren't willing to come work in this building? Oh, I think everyone filled in their jobs. Are we doing it? We're doing it. Cool. Another milestone finished. Research breakthrough. No, this was the... Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Generate 2,000 soul per... or 2,000 research per soul. That's amazing. 1 mega trigon dome prefab. That's a huge building. Research 5 breakthrough technologies. That's what's next. Good, good, good. I think we can now fire these 2 people and reopen up these 2 slots here. Amazing stuff. This rocket's ready to launch as well. Let's go ahead and launch you out of here. Oh no. What's inside of this? 2 food. Okay. And now look at that, we're starting to get a stockpile of food up. So food was like priority number 1, of course. Now we're producing 10 food per soul. We're up to 16 metal production per soul, which is an insane amount. Next up, all we would really have to do is try and get more machine parts, factory workers. So maybe we'll try and pick up how many engineers we're gonna need. So 1, 2, 3, because I would rather have the scientists doing something else, science-y. So 1, 2, 3, and then another 5. So 8 machine parts factory workers. So 8 engineers is what we're looking for, what we're wanting. This is ready to launch, so let's go to launch. Cool. Everything's looking amazing. We also have this dome over here finished. That's really good. How much water are we producing? Our stored water should last us for 2 whole souls if we needed it. That's good. We're probably going to set up even more water storage with a bit of time, I would say. Concrete production's looking really, really good. 28 concrete per soul. So that means we can start slapping down, getting these microdomes and stuff done with all the metal and whatnot that we have. Now we just need to make sure that we're getting plenty of electronics. So let's go ahead and send a resupply for a cargo rocket. Let's see how much... Oh, that's just consuming all of our money. But it is 60 whole electronics. It's like, man. There's just so many little things that we need. Polymer production.
No active
We don't have
research.
polymer.
Research complete.
What's next up on the engineering bucket list? Let's do this, and then Logi engineering. Supportive community. Sterling generators. Do we have the... Yeah, we have the polymer factory. We should set up a polymer factory just so that we can produce that. Let's do an entire rocket full of... engineers, honestly. Who's this? Why are they... white? That's weird. Engineers. let's look at flaws. Let's see if we can get away with this. Scientist, engineer, 2 engineers, that's pretty good. Maybe we pick up like 2 more botanists, that's probably going to be decent. And let's take 2 scientists, I think. So we need 6 more engineers. Alcoholics, cowards, gamblers, glutton, hypochondriac, loners, not lazy, melancholic whiners though. And now we just want some engineers. An alcoholic, I guess that's okay. Composed whiner. Hypochondriac seems fine. Is that all of the engineers that we had access to? No. Glutton and composed. I reckon we have at least 1 more, right? Yes. Gambler. Gambler gamer. Cool. So there comes all of the engineers. What do we need for a polymer factory is the question. Consumption, a fuel, a water, maintenance. So we have everything we need for this, but we're also going to need another fuel refinery, which means a total of 2 additional water production. And we don't really have the water production, or the, what's it called, moisture vaporators for that. What if we grab 2 of these, and then just as many electronics as we can? I think this is going to be our best bet. Let's launch it. Let's look at planetary. Okay, so we could also do the SETI satellite, and that'll give us 2 billion. It'll take 4 souls, and it'll consume a bunch of our electronics, but I think that 2 billion could go a long way in terms of getting us a lot more electronics down to Mars. Let's put the desired amount of the concrete depots to maxed out. Look how much metals we have, man. Should get another metal depot down. Let's move these in a bit, I would say, too. Desired amount. Let's max these out. We're already, like, kind of consuming a lot of the underground metals here. That's not amazing. Hopefully it won't become an issue. What are we doing in terms of fuel, compression, logi engineering? I think it's time for our good old buddy, the RC Explorer, to start scanning these anomalies out here.
Sector scanned.
Let's do this one, that one, and then this one, that one. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and continue to bring electronics from Earth. I don't think we really have any other options.
Research complete.
Fuel compression, let's see what we unlock next. Passenger rockets can carry 10 more colonists, that's kind of good. Once we get logi engineering, we can actually have access to the next set of big domes. Let's look how big a Trigon dome is. The Mega Trigon. Look at that thing, man. That is one massive building. Oh, drone without life support. What? Who and for what? Oh, this, a new building. Okay, we're good. Let's fully link up our first. Let's actually turn you on. Just for a little bit. And look at that. We now have, or well, once it's finished, we'll have a bunch of domes
Breakthrough
linked
discovered.
together. That'll be really cool. Prefab. Compression. All spires can be ordered from as prefabs from Earth. I mean, we'll pick it up. I don't think it's that important, but might as well grab it. How many more things do we need? Oh, we have a lot of way to go. A long way to go. Let's try and get a lot of scientists down to Earth. I think that'll be pretty important. What does this one have? It's got passengers, so let's land that one here. The other one, we'll leave it up in orbit until we're ready to bring the resources down.
New colonists have arrived.
We can turn this on and then turn those on. Put this on a heavy workload.
Research complete.
Logi engineering, anomaly gain, or finished. Cool, cool. Let's look at this. What is this? In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. That's really, really good. Let's get that actually done next. That'll be actually massive, I think. Only specialist. I'd rather only specialists work in these. We should also
Sector scanned.
have some extra scientists ready. Cool, look at that. 10.6 machine parts. Producing 18 metals per soul. That's absolutely massive. Let's launch you. And then we'll be able to bring down, what's it called? The next thing.
Analyzed.
We're also getting another science lab done. That's really cool. How many unemployed people do we have? Let's see if any of them are scientists. We have a botanist, a scientist, and a scientist. Cool. Oh no, oh no. We need all these guys working there. Now we can land this rocket, right? I think our, what's it called? Rocket's up in the way. I think I'm gonna demolish the diner. I think we're reaching that point. But we can also do, let's put the diner here. So the bottom right one of each of these is going to be consumed, right? So that means everything else can be set up that way. Let's do, I kind of want to do a security station, maybe right here in the center. Maybe not, maybe we don't need to worry about that. I kind of like the idea of the diner going in the center. And then let's demolish the diner for now. So that you get done soon. Let's also do our infirmary. And we can even do the grocer. Is there anything else that I kind of want to set up in here? We could definitely do some parks and stuff. I think that'll be nice. Let's do a pond there. Cool.
Research complete.
Sustainable architecture, nice. That's really good. Storage compression, water, oxygen, power storages, capacity expanded by 50%. That's good. Let's grab that. I feel like that would honestly be better to do sooner. Yes. The next rocket can land.
Sector scan.
Research buildings, 500. That's more than I've ever really had, honestly. That's really quite cool. Nothing left up here for us to even really worry about. What I think I kind of want to do next is scan that plateau up there next. Next, what I want to do next is... I think it'd be cool to actually set up the school and then even the Martian... Or the Martian... Yeah, the Martian University. I feel like this would be really nice. Do we actually have access to... No, you can't bring over the fancy metals. But we do have access to 2 additional water buildings. Let's go ahead and do that. Going out in this direction. Cool, cool, cool. And that means we can set up a second fuel refinery, which will use all the water from one of these moisture evaporators. And then once we have that, we can set up the polymer factory. Produces polymer from water and fuel, and then we can use that to do various upgrades all around our colony out here, like the polymer blades and anything else that's going to require polymers, like ooh, you know what, we can even potentially do the store. Art store. That could be pretty good. A place to purchase authentic Martian works of art. Consumes polymer on each visit. Regardless, I think that'd be pretty nice. We can also set up an amphitheater. That's good. Put this on low priority though for now. And then what else? An art store. I just think that this would be a neat addition. Again, low priority. And then let's throw in, I think, another park. It'll probably be a good idea to set up the... Is the playground big? No, it isn't. Nice. Playground could go there. think that can go there. They finished removing that building over yonder way. What is this? A nursery will leave. The grocer we can demolish. The infirmary, no, don't demolish this yet. Yeah, no, we can't actually demolish. Let's demolish. The infirmary can be demolished because that's all set up. The diner's already gone. Perfect, amazing stuff. Let's do the diner to work in the afternoon. Same thing with this. We can do that. We can do this. Let's do the afternoon shift. Perfect. It's all looking pretty good. Did you guys finish this all up? They almost did. So let's look at power cables from here all the way down to here. Good, good. We never set up, what's it called? So let's do pipe valves. Let's do them like that. Bunch of pipe valves are always important. Let's do another pipe valve here. And then we want to put switches under all of that. Just so we have total control over the entire grid system. Producing plenty of water here. That's good. This is really, really cool because this frees up a lot of space in here for additional housing. We could probably do smart housing, I think is going to be the move. Just so that we have, like, what's it called? Really, really high comfort housing. Yes, it's all coming together. This is a really, really good start to an entire run. 26 souls in. Hopefully we don't run into any issues. I don't think that that can possibly even happen right now, though. Rocket ready to launch. Not yet. They need to grab all the electronics. Let's set up a new special electronic depot. Now that these are going to require less maintenance over time, that's really nice because we can have research labs and we don't have to worry about it as much.
Sector
Bump that
scanned.
all up. 725 research, and that's without any, what is it called? Not the sponsorship, but without any outsourcing. We have 3 job slots that are empty, so let's go ahead and turn those off. We'd rather people working in the morning, because more stuff's open in the evening, right? Cool. And I'm thinking that we send a passenger rocket with people who don't have any flaws, and we'll take like anything for these ones. No specializations, officers, not tourist. No tourist. But besides tourist, or not having no tourist, we'll take anyone. So let's lock all of these people in. Just because these people, we can start using them to sort of fill in any, what's it called, let's take a hypochondriac if we have any. Oh no, oh yes, a medic. A medic hypochondriac. Let's go and launch that. Any of the just random additional... Oh no, what's going on with this? Why did we run out of electricity all of a sudden? because of these? I think so. That's fine. We can just go back and turn this off during the mornings, and I'm content with that. Hydroscopic coating, that's pretty good. This just needs a little bit more polymer, so
Anomaly found.
we should definitely set up our polymer factory like ASAP. I think we can set it up somewhere. We're also going to need another fuel refinery, so let's endeavor to set this thing up. Kind of thinking that I like the idea of it going here. Because then all we need is a single pipe going here. And then we can do power switches. Let's do one there. One here. And I think that's enough. We also got $500 million sponsor funding from the USA. That's really quite nice. Storage compression. We're just gonna need a lot more humans here soon. Like as many as we can possibly even fit, ideally. Yeah, we need polymer production. If we set up polymer production, I think that's going to be the end of this next episode, or today's episode. Just set up polymer production, because that means we can set up all of our domes, every single last one of them. It means we can set up all the housing inside, and then just a few other nice amenities, like, you know, having our moisture vaporators produce a bit more water, all sorts of small things like that. Is it time for a food storage? I kind of think it is. And then we can even do something I always think looks pretty neat, is a fuel depot right next to the rocket pad. And then just a machine parts depot, which we can set up, I think, there. Cool. Now we have a fuel refinery up and running. So in the morning, just make sure that it's not running, just to save us a bit of, you know, we should just set up, what's it called, more wind turbines at this point, I would say. Let's do a new wind farm, I think, out here. We can set it up right around here. Right on top of this anomaly is kind of annoying, though. What if we set it up here? Yes, I think this will be an ideal location for one. Let's do... Hopefully all the dogs in the background aren't being too loud. I think this will be fine, though. And then all we need is a power cable. Let's go ahead and bump all these guys up to high priority, get that done ASAP. Let's even get you, and I haven't really had him go and gather resources for a while, but we should try and pick up all the stuff that's around. Metals, bring them back to here, and I think this is polymer. You can always kind of tell because it's a bit darker. Yeah, there's 2 polymers out there, but it's kind of whatever. Let's also do a bit of flattening here. I'm not sure if they can actually reach this. Scrap that idea, and then let's do it again with... You can resize with R. Choose the smallest size, and then we can put it here, and then drag it all the way out here, and then make it into the largest size. Then R all the way down to the smallest size again. So now they should be able to make it out here and flatten that all out. And that'll give us just a little bit more room. Let's actually demolish this sensor tower finally.
Sector scanned.
And with this demolished, we can set up the final microdome that we need. And that'll be good. Need more switches and stuff. Oh, this is actually too far away. But this isn't. This one's in the area, so we can salvage you, salvage you, salvage you, salvage you. Okay, well, good thing that we're still okay. Let's just set up the polymer factory now, though. I want to get this done. And right now would be a good time, I would say. We could set it up here. I mean, screw it. What's the worst that could happen? It's going to be connected right to a pipe valve, but I mean, whatever. We're also bringing over a bunch of new people for all of just like the miscellaneous jobs, like working in the diner, the grocery. We can fully staff all of these buildings now, and that'll be nice. Bit more polymer for this, bit more polymer for that. Bit more polymer for that, and a bit more polymer for the final apartment building. Probably also going to want to set up at least one more nursery just so we have plenty of them. Let's turn on every single job slot, I would say. We could probably fire a couple of the machine parts factory workers to come and work a new polymer factory. We also have the new power supply up and running. That's really, really good because now we're producing plenty of electricity. Cool, cool, cool. What do we need to finish this? We have everything we need, just a bit more concrete. What I'm kind of thinking is let's actually set up the depots for the concrete over here. Because we do have concrete flowing in from 2 directions, I think more like centralized is going to be more important. Oh, they're already 39% done with this. That's good. And then we'll have the entire layout at least finished, and that's going to be really, really cool. What an exciting tale. Ugh. Amazing stuff. We need a lot more research points, like, soon, though. How much are we getting on a fully staffed one of these is my question. 374, 320. So we're getting like 600 from 2 of them fully staffed, right? That'll be 8. That'll be 400 if it's fully staffed. Let's land this rocket.
Sector scanned.
We only have 9 empty job slots, but 12 people are about to show up. But we also have the polymer factory incoming. Okay, numbers are looking good.
New colonists have arrived.
Let's make it for engineers only, and then let's get rid of like 2 of these on each one of those. We can probably get rid of a bit of these guys here. Unemployed, seeking work. 5 empty job slots. 2 empty job slots. Maybe we get someone out of the mid shift here. From here. An officer, a botanist. So 2 officers and a botanist are looking for jobs, but that's fine. We have a homeless person. Let's put this on high priority. Everything else on low priority. Yeah, we need this housing thing done first, this next apartment. And then let's start setting up these. This Universal Depot can finally be scrapped. The Metal Depot can probably be scrapped soon. And we're really pushing production. It's kind of crazy. Can I put this on low priority? We don't need this rocket out of the way right now. We need this apartment complex finished first. Yeah, we definitely want everyone to be housed. We don't want someone to be suffering without a home. We're gonna need polymer storage as well, so let's set that up. Cool. Officer Botanist, you know what, I think that I'd rather have them work in these buildings, honestly. Might as well throw anything they have at more research points. Actually, look at our research. Where are we at? Storage compression's almost done.
Resources are low.
Cool, cool, cool.
Resources are low.
We literally, oh, there we go. Nice, now we have everyone housed. And we're probably going to want to set up even more housing.
Research complete.
Storage compression, that's really nice because now if we look at our water
Resources are
storage
low.
and stuff, everything should be doing pretty good. Yeah, we're currently draining all the water out of this water extractor, out of this water deposit here to start pushing water into our storage, which is alright. And there's 11,000 water under the ground there.
Resources are low.
It keeps saying that concrete storage is low, but that's fine.
Resources are low.
Maybe we can bring over one more rocket full of residents. I don't think that would be terrible. But in doing so, I do want to set up a lot more, or at least one more research lab. Maybe we set up a school and a Martian university over here. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, and this entire dome will be finished. And I think that'll be a pretty good move because we'll be able to give traits to all the children that are being born. And then we'll be able to turn them into specialists. We'll want like 100% of them to be turned into scientists, and then we'll just start populating everything with as many scientists as we can possibly get. And if we need someone for a like different specialized job, then we'll simply send them from Earth via rocket. So like if we need new, what's it called? What are these guys called? If we need new botanists, then we can just bring some from Earth. Or if we need like medics or literally anything else, we can just bring them from Earth. And I think that'll be a pretty good move. Yes. Very interesting. Very good. We're reaching like the apex almost. Ooh, we can actually finish all of our planning too. Microdome right there. Turn you off. Amazing stuff. Look at that. That's gonna be the entire, that's gonna be the whole thing. That's it right there. Each of the basic domes are going to be where people live, and then everything else is going to be for everything else, right? Like the center one's going to have the most basic necessities. It's going to have an art store, a grocery, a diner, the infirmary, and then everything else on the outer rings is going to be where the more interesting of things happen. You know what we could probably do is set up something just for people to enjoy, like an open air gym.
Sector scanned.
I think if we click here, we can see I think it'll show you kind of like, oh yes, look at that. So this guy, Kennedy Grant, is suffering from, I'm not sure which one this is, morale maybe? morale, and then Whitney Dean is suffering from, I think this is like the psychology one. Another person with low morale. Why are your guys' numbers low? Oh, comfort. My dome feels overcrowded. He's a loner. He can't drink. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to move this guy out into one of the outer domes, I think, first, and then hook up a bar to it to keep him happy. Just so he doesn't, like, lose his mind on us. Maybe we can actually hook up a space bar here. But then again, he's just a loner. He's gonna need to be moved into someplace by himself. I think we do this side first. Not a lot we can do about it right now there, sir. Loner alcoholic isn't happy, okay. What about you, Whitney Dean? Worked outside the dome. She doesn't like working outside the dome. She's a geologist. That's literally your job. Come on, Whitney Dean. Yeah, she'll probably be fine. What about the other person who's not super duper happy with us? Oh wait, did Whitney Dean's problems go away? They did. Cool, amazing. That's perfect, actually. Now what about you, sir? Albion Thomas. Another loner. He is rugged, though. So we could literally just send him to live in a dome by himself without a house. Like, that's how much of a rugged loner he is. That he'd be happier that way. I'm not sure. But either way, I think this is a pretty comfortable spot for us to end our episode today. Really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to follow along with the rest of the series, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.